Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. Apologies on the delay. Look, I won't ask you many times for forgiveness, but this one's on me. So apologies there. But you stuck around. That's why I love you. All right. And it's going to be a great day. All right. But yeah, it was on me. But we'll make it right. We'll make the damn thing right. All right. Let's go, man. Flan Fam said he got stuck on Mount Juliet Road, I bet, or pulled over. I've been pulled over on Mount Juliet Road before. I've been pulled over a few times on Mount Juliet Road. Uh, I'll give you, Flan, the funny story that we talked about with the cop who mistaked me for somebody else, right? And gave me a field sobriety test at 11 a.m. That was on the Dairy Queen on Mount Juliet Road. That's a fact. Oh, I love it. I love all of you. Big Dust, dude, it is what it is. It just said, I don't make it wrong. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Trent. Oh, you're funny, man. All right, let's get after it. Okay, yesterday, how'd we do? 1 and 2 in picks. 2 home runs. Sid, we love AB. Sid, I love you. Yeah, 1 and 2. Braves Rangers, absolutely mashed. A's and the Astros. Yeah, it wasn't great. Diamondbacks and the Pirates, also not great. But Braves and the Rangers, absolutely got it. So there we go right there. All right. Big John Eccles said you're always forgiving, AB. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Okay. So, all right. 1 and 2. Hit 2 bombs yesterday. We'll take that. Okay. Now, Liddy, we do love Shohei. And one of their guys got traded halfway through the game. I knew it was going under. Yep. Yeah, as soon as we saw that dude, it was like, oh, this ain't good. Mario, home run picks on fire. Hell yeah, brother. Hey, we go smash today too, man. Today's a big one. All right, Howie Schwab, crew play of the day. Where you going? 2 games, 4 options. We like. Phillies Yankees over 8. Phillies Yankees under 8. Braves Rangers over 9. Braves Rangers under 9. All right, polls in the chat. Vote now. Update as we always do at the end of the show. You might have to remind me to make sure, but it's all right. I understand my shortcomings, and we will work through them together. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, let's jump into it. We ain't got any time to waste, baby. That's on me. We're going to make up for it. Let's get after it. Let's get the picks. Okay. All right. 5 plays here. Phillies, Yankees, over 8. I'm going back to it. I'm doing it. I don't care who's pitching. Give me the over 8. Braves, Rangers, over 9. Rinse, repeat. Bring it. I want it. Give me the Braves, Rangers, over 9. Give me the Blue Jays, Tigers, over 8.5. Man, we had a pitching matchup yesterday, didn't we? Boy, that was solid, man. But give me the over today. All right. And then you're going to see 2 props. All right. So we have 3 game plays and 2 prop plays. All right. So Phillies, Yankees over 8. Braves, Rangers over 9. Blue Jays, Tigers over 8.5. Okay. Then player props. I'm going to Ronald Acuna. Okay. Give me Ronald Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Okay. Give me Ronald Acuna 1+ run. I think Acuna has him a day today. Let me tell you why. Because not that Ronald Acuna is out here to prove, hey, I'm the man. You know, like this team sucks, but I'm the man. But there's part of that. There's part of that. There's part of that in the politicking. I don't say it negative, but he also steps up when everyone else sucks. I'm taking Ronald Acuna today. I've seen it a million times. So, all right, Phillies, Yankees over 8, Braves, Rangers over 9, Blue Jays, Tigers over 8.5. Ronald Acuna, I'm going to take him over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 130, and then I'm also going to take him to score a run at minus 110. Obviously, these bets are kind of the same in the sense of, needing over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and then also playing 1+ run. Yeah. I'm going to roll with it. Keep dropping your questions in the chat. We're going to get to them. Daryl, I see you. Charles, I see you too right there. We're going to bring that one up big time on Big Schwarber. Okay. All right. So those are our plays. And Justin, we'll get to that too. How do we feel about the Brewers avoiding the sweep today? I actually kind of dig it. But it's going to be a weird day. All right. Let's talk about home runs here. Let's get into it. All right, where are you going? And look at that Mims Lumber logo right there in the middle. Added that one, doing it for our boy, Big Randall Mims and the Mims family. All right, Shohei Ohtani, plus 175. He's absolutely raking. Absolutely freaking raking. Got that Liddy in him, boy. Kyle Schwarber, all right, just talking about him. And look, Charles said it right here. Schwarber, last 7 games, hitting .355, 2 against the Yankees, 5 hits, single, 2 doubles, 2 dingers. All right. On base, 961, number 5 in Major League Baseball. And it's a Sunday. Bro. Kyle Schwarber is absolutely friggin' raking. It felt like he hit one last night. 175 for Shohei. Schwarber, plus 250. Ronald Acuna, plus 300. Giancarlo Stanton, plus 350. His historicals are amazing. And Cody Bellinger. All right, plus 375. Okay. So, Justin, yep, love it. Who's swinging the Mims Lumber Yard today? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me whoever got the wood for their bat for Mims Lumber. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's like the natural. All right, look. I want to go Ronald Acuna, but I'm not going to go full leveraged out on Ronnie here. Hey, Mario said hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ho! Dude, he was so smart. Side note, real quick. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, that gimmick, all right, with the 2x4, brilliant gimmick. Brilliant gimmick, because what he would do is he would go to Home Depot and buy 2x4s, and then he would cut them down into like little blocks, okay? And after, the matches, he'd sell them, autograph them. All right, he'd buy a board for, what's a 2x4? $259, and would just cut them into 5 pieces, right? And just sell the little blocks, autograph it. Dude, sell it for what? $50? Include a picture with it. Smart move, man. You know who else had a smart gimmick? He kind of turned out to this in real life, but the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. You know why? If you're ever into anything where you are portraying a character, so to say, off the field and on the field in the squared circle, right? But when you do it and your character is that you're rich, well, guess what? They got to fly you first class. They got to keep you in a nice hotel. $1 Million Man ain't staying over here in the Best Western Plus, even though it's nice. Everybody got a price. Dude, smart gimmick, man. Everywhere you stay is nice. Car service. You work all that in. All right. Okay. Here are the home runs. Okay. I'll let me read through it again. Then we'll go through weather. We'll come back to it. All right. I want to go Acuna, but I'm not going to leverage myself completely all on Ronald Acuna today. Um, you know what? I want to go a Yankee. I'm gonna go Giancarlo Stanton. I'm going Stanton today. 350. I mean, I like Belly as well. Bellinger at 375. I'm gonna go Stanton. Stanton's raking as of late. All right, we'll talk about it. We'll get back to it. Let's go through the weather. Trent said Chipper Jones. Oh man. Now that's what we're talking about right there. All right, joining the crew. Let me throw this out here real quick. If you want to support DTL, the best way to do it is joining the crew. $5 a month. Football season coming up this week. All right, we're starting. We're going to get our process going. We're going to have crew exclusive shows, watch alongs. We're figuring that one out now, and just helping us out. So if you want to join that, do that. Awesome. If you don't, it's okay. You can always watch for this. Will always be free, but supporting us, that is cool, man. You want to scan that QR code or click the link in the show description below. Dude, that'd be great. Okay. Now, enough of that. Weather report here. Okay, let's go through it. Stanton, I saw it was asked, is he in the outfield today? I believe that he is. I haven't seen it official, but I believe that he is. Whale off the board, Aranda. Okay. I like it. Obby. Oh, dude. I've seen it. Yeah, the vignettes. Oh, dude, they're hilarious, man. Oh, Dodgers, the Red Sox. All right. Look, I've been to Fenway Park. I've sat in right field of Fenway Park. It is a great park for left-handed hitters. Let me just say, a great park for left-handed hitters. Okay, you got a few of them here. Shohei, Freddie. All right. Temperature 74, feels like 73. Precipitation 36% chance of rain. It's gonna rain there. Be careful if you're betting this game. You're going to see rain. Now, how much? Don't know. Could be light. Zach, Stanton DH today. Awesome. Good luck. Thank you. Kirk, look for weather delays in multiple games today. Yep, absolutely. Randomly, Fenway Storms, maybe postponed. Absolutely. Like, you're going to see it in this game. So if you're betting it, be careful. Whether you're betting the game, whether you're betting player props. Again, it's always difficult to figure out like how much the rain is going to be, right? Lightning in the area would be trouble, but I haven't seen that. I've just seen rain. So be careful betting that one. All right, Diamondbacks and the Pirates. Apparently both these teams have just stopped hitting, but they've got unbelievable weather here. Now, you've got rain that you could deal with in this game too. Temperature 83. It feels like 90. You've got humidity all over, man. But it's because of that rain chance. All right, 8 miles an hour blowing out, though. Solid. So, again, you've also got Paul Skeens on the mound in this game. So, be careful. Zach Gallen on the other side. It's a hell of a pitching matchup. We haven't seen runs, even when it's been a bad pitching matchup, right? Just been tough, man, one of them series. So be careful with weather in this one as well. All right, Rockies and the Orioles. Okay, temperature 92, feels like 99. Massive humidity. All right, now this is great weather. All right, so you see precipitation chances, 11%. Move it to 25% at the end of this game. Make note of that. Okay, make note of that. If you bet this game in any fashion, whether the game, player prop, whatever, all right, just watch out towards the end. And I don't say that negatively. I'm just saying like it's something to be aware of that, the last 3 innings of this game, you could see some light rain. Again, I haven't seen anything of storms, just light rain, as the board says there, right? But I mean, you have like 80% humidity and 5.5 miles an hour blowing out. Look, and we got Baltimore out of the way with, the crazy numbers they put up, right? Yeah, this could be a nice game for runs. This could be a surprising look here. Phillies and the Yankees, 79 degrees, feels like 83. Precipitation, 27% chance in growing. 8 miles an hour blowing out. All right, here's the tough part. This is great conditions for a home run today. Both sides. Phillies players, Yankees players. But that rain is real. It's going to be raining. Again, how much will it rain? Don't know. That is a weatherman's version of betting. And yes, there is no Aaron Judge. We're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. But yeah, you've got great hitting conditions. You just got to watch out for this rain, man. Rays and the Reds, 88 degrees. Look at this. Feels like 96. This is one of the highest humidity games that we have had all season long. 12% chance of rain, increasing through the game, but that's not bad. You might not get any rain. Like I'm telling you, 7.5 miles an hour blowing out. Look, you never know what you're going to get with the Rays or the Reds, but I'm telling you today, there's a shot at a lot of runs on both sides. I couldn't tell you who the hell's going to win this game. Could not tell you. But yeah, the humidity is almost like 90%. It's massive, man. Ellie De La Cruz could be a play amongst others. Blue Jays and the Tigers. Look at this. Temperature 84. Feels like 91. No rain. 5.5 miles an hour blowing out. Look, man. I took this game over. And there's probably not going to be many on planet Earth that do so. But the humidity today is massive. Massive. And we have no rain. It's just real. It's Sunday. Baseball's weird on Sundays, but, man, you can see some nice runs today. Guardians of the Royals. Did you see it game 2 last night? Solid, man. Temperature 90. Feels like 99. Dude, the Midwest. Pray for the folks in the Midwest. It is hot. Oh, man, it is hot. Temperature 90. Feels like 99. No rain. Kaufman. 7.5 miles an hour blowing out. Great weather here, man. Absolute great weather. You don't get it a ton there. It's usually very dry. But you got moisture in the air, man. Look at that. Temperature 90. Feels like 99. Yeah. Heat index is 110 today. Yeah. Dude. The Diamond Kid, stud. Hey, and y'all check out Maddie for real. Like, not only on the show, not only in the Discord, like, make sure you follow him. Maddie, type your Twitter handle in the chat so we can put it up there. You crushed yesterday, and you crushed a lot. Salvador Perez home run. Kirk, yep, I'm telling you, man. He's got a chance. It is already hotter than hell in Ohio today. Adam, yeah. Dude, it's going to be crazy, man. Like, going back to that, dude, like, look at Cincy, man. That is massive. Massive, dude. Massive amounts of humidity. All right, Chicago. Temperature 81, feels like 88. All right, no rain whatsoever. 5.5 miles an hour blowing in. Not much. I mean, I wouldn't worry about the wind. Yeah, it's not working in your favor, but it's not that bad. It's not anything too terribly to be concerned about, man. Everybody, make sure go follow Matty Ice right here. You see his handle. I'm telling you, kids all over it, man. Absolutely crushing. Get Matty on Roku. I'm telling you, the kid, dude, absolutely crushing. Make sure to follow him. So, all right, Chicago, it's solid. Solid. Padres and the Cardinals. Again, the Midwest. Look at this, dude. Temperature 91. Feels like 101. Justin, Chicago's going to look like a college baseball game today. Yeah, it is, dude. Yeah. So is this. Precipitation, 14%. All right, going to 17%. But again, that ain't nothing. Possible light rain. 4.5 miles an hour blowing out, but that humidity, dude. It's crazy high. The Midwest is getting absolutely smoked, dude, in weather. All right. There's the analytics right there. All right. So that's what we have for the weather. Now, let's jump into our analytics here because we got to figure out who is going to score and knock these runs in. All right, let's jump into it, man. All right. Hitter versus pitcher historicals. All right, take a look at home runs here. Cody Bellinger. Okay. Strong against Zach Wheeler. Logan O'Hoppe got 2. Freddie Freeman, he's got 2. I'm telling you, Fenway's a great place for left-handed hitters. You just got to be careful with that weather. Just got to be careful with the weather. You're seeing a lot of Yankees on here right out of the gate. Jazz Chisholm, he's got 2 home runs. Aaron Judge, obviously not playing today. He's got a home run. Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, saw his name in the chat. Zach Neto, I swear he gets a hit every day. Tommy Pham, Lawrence Butler, Dansby Swanson all have home runs. Ben Rice, he has 1. Giancarlo Stanton, he has 1. Vladimir Guerrero, Kyle Schwarber, Mike Trout, Oranda, Tyler Stevenson. Big names on here, man. Big names with home run historicals. All right. Take a look at hits. See the Mets up there? Look at that, man. Not bad there. 290. Taylor Ward off Logan Gilbert hit 300. Jazz Chisholm, you see him up here at 300. Cody Bellinger up here hitting 400. Paul Goldschmidt's only hitting 161. He's got a lot of hits, but a lot of at-bats. Got some strikeouts in there. Nick Castellanos, watch out. World. 385. Castellanos, Juan Soto. Freddie Freeman. Bo Bichette. Jack Sawinski. Hit 333 off Zach Gallen. Harrison Bader. Hit 1,000. Dude, Corbin Carroll off Paul Skeens. Hitting 500 off the kid. You're seeing a lot of Diamondbacks and Pirates on here. Andrew McCutchen hit 429. Cabrian Hayes hitting 300. Joey Bart, 273. Mike Trout down there at 375. All right, hitting streaks. Justin, can we talk about Kurtz? Yeah, we can. Look. Jackson Churio, 19 straight games with a hit. Nick Kurtz, 13 straight games with a hit. He's not only hitting bombs, dude. The guy's hitting. Luis Arias, 9 straight games. Luis Robert, 9 straight games. Vladimir Guerrero, 8 straight games. Victor Robles, 8 straight games. Matthew Saw, 8 straight games. Bo Bichette, yeah, dude. Kirk, Bo Bichette's on fire. He is, man. 8 straight games with a hit. Brett Beatty, 8 straight games with a hit. Shohei, 7 straight games. Rafael Devers, look at him. 6 straight games with a hit. Jose Ramirez, 6 straight games with a hit. Cal Raleigh, 6 straight games with a hit. Colson Montgomery, 6 straight games with a hit. Justin, 13-game hitting streak with 10 being multiple hit games. Nick, close curtains. Yep. I know, right? Look at him right here. Last 7 games in Major League Baseball across the board. Filtered by most home runs. Nick Kurtz, 5. Shohei Ohtani, 5. Julio Rodriguez, 4. Kyle Schwarber, 4. Salvador Perez, 4. Rolls Royce Lewis, he's got 3. Matt Shaw has 3. Colson Montgomery, 3. Look at him. Stephen Kwan, 3. Mickey Moniak, 3. So there are your dudes right there, man. You want to talk about, hitting 600, right? You want to talk about dudes to roll with. Yeah. All right. So we've gone through the weather, got through the analytics. Let's go back to the home runs here. Okay. So on the board and or off the board, Adam said Jose. Yeah, Jose Ramirez, J-Ram, dude. Kirk, plenty Orioles Rockies players overs today. I agree. Kirk Moniak, great play today. Agreed. Reed Schwarber odds on DK jump from 215 to 225. Really? Kurt's playing MLB the show, right? All right. So Lydia asked Pete Crow Armstrong today. Shohei Ohtani plus 175. Kyle Schwarber plus 250. Ronald Acuna plus 300. Giancarlo Stanton plus 350. Cody Bellinger plus 375. All right. On the board, off the board. Where are you going? All right. On the board. Again, man. I love Acuna today, but I'm going to go Stanton. But I mean, I like all these dudes. Shohei's got a great spot here. Schwarber, we'll see if the rain holds up. I mean, look, Schwarber, Stanton, and Bellinger are all involved in the same game, and we'll see if weather gets there or not. Shohei, we'll see if weather gets there or not. Acuna, yeah, he's going to be fine, at least weather-wise. Justice said he go on Mike Trout. I feel it. Big Charles says Skeens under 1.5 earned runs. Whip 0.91, 6 home runs, 27 earned runs, over 127 innings. Ground ball rate 46.1%. Thoughts is that he's on absolute friggin' yeah. Again, knock on wood. Like, I do not believe that Paul Skeens has given up. First off, I don't believe he's given up a run in the first inning all year long. Maybe one. And I mean, look, Skeens usually gives up one run. And you're talking about earned runs, right? In regards to over under 1.5. He is not 21-0. Yes, 21-0 in first innings this year for Paul Skeens. He's not giving up a run. So, yeah, man, like, the tough part is that when you're betting earned runs, put it back up here, because Charles, I think you asked the best question that anybody's going to all day long, right? I mean, Skeens just completely delivers, dude. I like it. Now, the tough part again is that the tough part is, Dusty says it here. Sorry, I'm trying to put my thoughts together. Right. The Pirates, number one, they don't give him any run support, which is absolutely correct. I mean, dude, 3 starts ago, he went 90 pitches. He gave up 0 earned runs, and he had 10 strikeouts. And they scored 0 runs for him. Didn't get a win. I don't even know if they won the game. Like, they give up runs after he comes out. Right. Yeah. I mean, and 1.5 now earned runs is a difference for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of room to play with, but if there were anybody that, if we were talking like, hey, it's just auto bet every week. Yeah, I bet it. Zach, if you haven't joined the detailed Discord, here you go. Boom. Link right there. Link's also in the show description. Jump in there. Japan, anybody saw any softball plays? No, I wish. I can't find it. I cannot find the AUSL at all. I want to bet it. I cannot find it. Skeens being put out there to sell tickets. His pitch count is being lowered to preserve. He will go maybe 5 innings. Then give it. This is absolutely correct. This is spot on. His pitch count is getting lowered. Japan, I asked FanDuel about them. They sent an email. Really? What did they say? I want to bet this sport, but I can't ever find it. Liddy, I want to be Skeens for one day and night, please. Paul living the life. And here's the other thing, too. Remember, Skeens started at Air Force and didn't want to leave. His coach, which shout out to him for telling Skeens and his father, look, LSU wants you. They're the best program in college baseball. If you don't go, I'm going to cut you, and I'm going to get you kicked out of this school. the Air Force Academy. You need to go to LSU. And Skeets was trying to keep it real. He was like, "Nah, I'm here. Like, I'm I'm here. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to serve." The coach was like, You have been given a gift, son. We appreciate you. All right. But you're gonna go to LSU." He was, dude. He was dropping bombs at Air Force against Texas. You look it up on YouTube. Yeah, he was. It's funny seeing him hit. Big goon. But he can mash. Oh man. Liddy, can you get softball line? All right, we need to talk then. Because I want to bet the sport like crazy, and I can't. And it's driving me nuts because it would be a great sport to bet right now. Justin, look at Julio Rodriguez. He absolutely owns the Angels. Yeah, he does. All right, let's get our picks back up here. All right, Phillies, Yankees over 8, Braves, Rangers over 9, Blue Jays, Tigers over 8.5. Yep, I'm doing it. Ronald Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs plus 130. And then Ronald Acuna, I'm also playing him for 1+ run minus 110. Again, redundancy here a little bit with Ronald Acuna. I totally get it. If you're like, look, man, number one, I get it. If you're like, I'm not betting a single Braves player with runs. Are you smoking heroin? And we just lost monetization on this show. All right. Yeah. Acuna, yeah, over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And I'm also going to take him to score a run, 1 run or more in at minus 110. All right. All right. Those are our picks. We got our analytics. We've got our baseball up. Now, look, it's time. Let me talk some headlines here. All right, we were talking about it. Aaron Judge, okay, flexor strain off to the injured list, but no UCL damage. All right, it's from Jorge Castillo at ESPN. So go check out the link. Support old Jorge, man, did a great job. But here's the story: Aaron Judge out, right fielder, going on the 10-day injured list with the flexor strain in his right elbow. Positive development: the Yankees and their superstar scan did not show damage in the 2-time MVP's ulnar collateral ligament, and he will not require surgery. So that is the big deal of that right there, is that the fact that Judge is only going on the 10-day IL, huge. Now, you never know with these things. Once you start getting scoped and you get MRIs, you start getting those things. They can find items. Now, again, the good thing here, scan did not show damage. So that's the biggest part there, man. Yeah, Hawk right there. Nailed it. That headline created a new AL MVP odds leader. Bingo. That right there. Keep an eye on this, man, and keep an eye on the effect that it has across the board. And Hawk spot freaking on, because that's exactly where we were going to go. Like, number one, we'll count this, see if it stays at 10 days or if they have to extend it. Number two, how does he look when he gets back the rest of the year? But as Hawk just said, it's going to affect across the board, right? MVP odds, etc. So that's something to pay attention to, and we'll keep an eye on that as we go. Now, headline number 2. All right, back soreness to keep Matthew Stafford out of Rams practice. This is Sarah Barship over at ESPN as well. The Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, dealing with back soreness, will not return to practice next week as anticipated, Coach Sean McVay said Saturday. Last week, McVay said Stafford 37 be limited to start training camp, but is absolutely expected to be ready for the regular season. Even after Stafford returns to practice, the Rams intend to keep the quarterback on a modified schedule, along with a few other veteran offensive players. So go check out Sarah's article there. Just wanted to put, kind of at the top, our first 2 graphs of what is going on. She's got more information about it. But the reason that we talk about it is that it caught my eye that not only from a football perspective, not only from a Rams perspective, not only from a betting perspective, but even a fantasy perspective. All right. Again, no issues. Like let me rephrase. I don't want to freak anybody out like we're freaking out about him being kept out of practice. It's standard operating procedure. Not saying that at all, right? Stafford's fine. But it caught my eye because he is getting older. And there's something to be said about just kind of being prepared, whether you have Stafford on your fantasy team, whether you're looking at Stafford in betting, on this season, the Rams, whatever. There's just something there with a quarterback that's getting older. The Steelers are going to be in the same boat with Aaron Rodgers. Now, again, it's the NFL. Dude, 23-year-old rookie can go out and get hurt. It's equal opportunity. However, it is something to be just kind of cognizant about because we don't have too terribly many of the old guard, right? Of some kind of these older heads. We don't have too terribly many. Like we're in a nice cycle here of young, like starting QBs across the league, but there are still a couple guys out there, man. And again, just something to pay attention to, something to keep your eye on. And we'll keep going through that through training camp, through the preseason, and just keep an eye on guys that we need to. But if you're looking at the Rams depth chart, I wanted to include this so that we talk about it. Jimmy Garoppolo, remember, is their backup. Yeah, Stetson Bennett, the mailman, third string. Dresser Wynn. I don't know too terribly much about you, but, buddy, I'll tell you what. I'd cash all those checks, and I'd get as much team gear as you can, brother. I don't know how long Dresser Wynn's going to be on there, but you know what, my man? You know what the preseason is best for? Number one, showing off to your team who you are, what you can do. Number two, showing off to the other 31 teams of what you can do because it only takes one, baby. Might not be the Rams where you stay, but my boy, Big Dresser Wynn. Dude, you got Dresser Wynn and Stetson Bennett. Those are two funny names, man. Yeah. So anyways, Stafford, again, nothing to be concerned about, nothing to be worried about, right? Like just saying that headline caught my eye, and especially for a guy like Stafford. Like we know we're at the end. Just something to just be cognizant about, right? Like let's understand who their backups are. Let's understand their depth chart because there's probably going to be a lot of different ways that it's going to come into play, right? Roger, AB got to ask, how in the sane world does Marsha Blackburn keep getting elected there? What gives? She's got a lot of power. Look up Marsha Blackburn and private prisons. Yeah, Marsha Blackburn is an elected official in the state of Tennessee, and yeah, her and her husband, you ought to see their house. They got a house out on, I think it's Old Hickory Lake. It is a castle. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so, all right, we've got our headlines. Yeah. Oh, also Cal Raleigh, I'm sorry. I see we talking about in the chat. Yeah, Matthew will be fine. Absolutely. Right. Like, did not want it to come off like we were worried, we were concerned. Nothing at all. Like, Stafford's completely fine. If anything, shoot, I'm surprised he's even participating in any of it. Right. Like, he's completely fine. There's no concern. It just caught my eye because it was like, all right, if I'm going to have Stafford on a fantasy team, if I'm going to be betting there, like it's something to keep note of. Again, the NFL is equal opportunity. Anybody can get hurt, and they've got a good offensive line. They run the football, right? But yeah, man, he'll be fine for sure. I did not want it to come off as like being like worried. Japan, everything he said, go for Joe Mixon too. He is hurt. Nick Chubb's the backup. Yep. That's absolutely a real thing, man. Absolutely real thing. I'll tell you what else is, and it's back. All right, we've talked about the Atlanta Braves. All right, and we've bet over the last week a lot of Atlanta Braves overs. We're even doing it again today. And here's why. There have been 9+ runs scored in 9 of the last 10 games featuring the Atlanta Braves, meaning combined score. You see what I'm saying? 9+ runs. I mean, the Braves are putting up runs at times. At times they don't. But they give them up. They give them up. So, yeah, there you go. 9+ runs scored in 9 of the last 10 games featuring the Atlanta Braves. Why is that relevant? Well, it's relevant because, number one, as a Braves fan, you want to pull your hair out. But number two, because we're playing that Braves Rangers over 9. And we've got it at push insurance today, too. So we're going to take the Phillies Yankees over 8. Got that at push insurance. Braves Rangers over 9. Have that with push insurance. Blue Jays Tigers over 8.5. Minus 115. Ronald Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Plus 130. Ronald Acuna 1+ run at minus 110. Mario said, lighten up that big house. Dude, all right, hold on. Let me play this again. I wanted to show you. Hold on. All right, so that picture right there of me lighting the cigar inside, all right, I've tried to put that on a shirt. Go visit drivingtheline.com. Check it out. I've tried to put that on a shirt, and they deny it every time because they say that it's promoting smoking. I swear to God. They won't let Zach Phelps, his Paul Skeens, free Paul Skeens t-shirt. I'm still editing that. He did such a good job, but copyright, I think, got to us. So I'm trying to kind of blur it a little bit. But yeah, that's smoking. Dude, I've tried to put that on a t-shirt for a year, and they keep turning it down. They're like, that's promoting smoking. We don't do that. I was like, okay. Okay, we don't do that. All right. Yeah, Mario, aren't we adults here? Apparently not. That looks like a blunt, not a cigar. Let's see. Yeah, it does. You're right. All right. Week 1 college football picks. All right, we'll see what you got, big dog. That Iowa State K-State's gonna be a fun game, man. In Ireland. All right, taking Iowa State money line against Kansas State in Ireland, August 23rd. Taking Iowa State money line plus 136 or plus 3.5 spread. Like either lines, and excited to see new talent stepping up. I'm with you there. I'm with you there, big dog. Man, I'm ready for football. We're going to go through this week. And again, it won't be perfect because, again, it's the Hall of Fame game. And you're going to see a lot of people that aren't worth betting on. But we're going to go through, like, this week. We need to go through our process. All right. Like, let's this is a good training camp for us, too. Right? Like, let's treat Thursday like it's a live game. It's a live week, right? So I'll get the schedule put together of the shows. Now, in the morning, like, obviously we'll always be live. But do we want to go live Thursday night before the NFL game? Because if we do, the reason that I ask is we won't do an afternoon show. We'll just skip it and do a pregame Hall of Fame game show. You know, our normal NFL pregame show. You guys want to do that? Let me know in the chat. Playing in the Hall of Fame game is the Chargers and the Lions. Jim Harbaugh versus Big Dynamite Dan Campbell, baby. 1 point spread, total 32.5. I'm actually kind of excited for it. I mean, it's a Hall of Fame game. So, I mean, we'll keep it perspective, but I mean, dude, these two coaches who take football seriously. It's gonna be humid as hell. Kirk, you're right. It is. It's gonna be so hot. And you're not betting on starters, right? But we'll see, man. Big Jeff, hello, boys and girls. Big Jeff, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Uh, what else you got going on? Charles, I can't believe Stanford +1 against Hawaii. Hawaii, who's expected to finish 7th in the Mountain West. Stanford has fallen off the map. Stanford has fallen off the map completely. Sid and Archie Manning, we trust. Go Texas. The kid's time, man. Man, I'll tell you an interesting game. That Tennessee Syracuse in week 1 from Atlanta for the Falcon Stadium will be solid. Tennessee's a 14.5-point favorite. Here's the thing. Tennessee's breaking in a brand new quarterback, Joey Aguilar. Remember, Tennessee and UCLA basically just traded quarterbacks. So you're breaking in a new QB, breaking in some new wide receivers. You got about 19 dope running backs. And you got defense. Hawk, the next big game, Sarkisian wins will be his first. Route to the Horse will be huge early. Oh God, yeah, it will be. That's gonna be a hell of a game. And it's funny because Texas Ohio State comes on at the exact same time as Tennessee Syracuse. No one is gonna be watching Tennessee Syracuse, and it's on ABC. Oh my God. Kirk, I'm betting Notre Dame running back overs all year. Great year last year. Absolutely. They'll be breaking in a new quarterback too. Yeah. Smart. Last night of Shark Week is it really? Dude, you know who loves Shark Week? Is Mims. Love Shark Week. Oh man. Shout out Big Randall Mims. Son, love Texas week 1. That's gonna be a hell of a game. Arch can run too. Let me say this. I can't bet college player props in Tennessee. It's not legal. But if you get Arch Manning rushing yards, I'd take that. Number 1, I mean, not that he's going to be nervous. I mean, he will be. Anybody would be playing, but still, like, that Ohio State defense is going to come after his ass. Gonna come after him, dude. He's gonna run. See it, it's all in the genes. Oh God. Jeff, he's faster than Uncle Peyton. Oh, hell yeah. See, Archie is named appropriately because Arch is named appropriately because he's just like Archie. He can move. Yeah, Texas replaced it a lot too. Look, let me just say this. I'm not betting anybody to go beat Ohio State. No, but Arch can run. You know what's funny? Peyton Manning, him and Patrick Mahomes had the exact same 40 time at the NFL Combine. That's a fact. Isn't that weird? Hawk. Cooper was a wideout. Yep, he was, man. till he had a neck injury. Cooper was a stud, absolute stud. Man, imagine having Peyton and Eli as your uncles. Like, what is Christmas like? What is every day like? Oh, dude. That's awesome, man. We're almost there, dude. August 23rd starts. Get it going. And I love these Ireland. I love that Ireland's all in. Ireland fans said, no. You could just you can leave that game right there. No. We're not going anywhere else. You're doing that here. I love it. Dude, does Tennessee and Syracuse go orange on orange? How disgusting would that be? Charles, Japan. Andrew Luck is a GM at Stanford. I hope that means he can bring the program back. Hell yeah. Me too. Me too. Well, happy birthday to me. College football's back on my birthday. Dude, great birthday. All right, it's coming up. Happy early birthday. Dude, that's a great birthday. Cooper had like 18 TDs senior year. Yeah. Hey boy, wow, you're still on. I slept like shit and was gonna watch a replay. Yeah, I went. I didn't have a good one either, and we started a little late. So yeah, it was a weird night. Corso, last game on the game day is where the headgear all began. Oh man, that's right. What else we got? Sid, I love Luck. He just got beat up too much. Yeah. I try to get protection and move out of the pocket and Jack Doyle. I love Andrew Luck. I love when he came out of nowhere that college football game. He was like throwing out the coin or something, and he had like a full beard, and you're like, oh, he's writing manifestos in the woods. Shout out Cal Raleigh, first player in MLB this year with 40 home runs, man. First one. I think he's like the 7th catcher all time or something. But Cal Raleigh is absolutely just smoking all of it. John, off to walk the dog. Best of luck today. Yes, sir. Pet the dog for us, bro. Yeah, Cal Raleigh is absolutely smoking. Chris would be like a backyard football game. The family is competitive. Oh, yeah. Big time. Tizzle the big dumper. Hawk, Cal needs 9 more to have most by a catcher all time. That's crazy. Let's go, Cal. Get that one. Dude, and he looks like a catcher. Like, your catcher, dude, you want his ass. Yeah. Gotta love the nickname Big Dumper. Yeah. You got a big fat ass, which is what you want your catcher to have. All right. Lower body power. I mean, Cal looks like a catcher. He feels like a catcher. And he can switch hit. Exactly, dude. 16 more for most all time by a switch hitter. Dude's going to destroy my boy Salvi's record. I mean, he's absolutely smoking. And Charles, his 15th brother at the All-Star game turned heads. I bet. I mean, that bloodline is just perfection. AB, what happened to the BB's Club? Well, I don't even know if they're coming out with them now. They were like, we'll get back to you. We'll see. Which they said at the beginning. So I didn't go too crazy with it, but I haven't even seen anything about the product coming back. So they might have just killed it. which is fine. Like, it's nothing against us, right? Like, it's cool though. Like, we'll get together on something for sure. But yeah, at this point, I don't even know if they're coming out with it. We have to switch it to football somehow. Just posted a crazy custom table Discord. See if I was able. Oh, dude, I'll check that out for sure, man. Yeah, but um, yeah, again, that's nothing on them. Like, they said at the beginning, like, hey, this isn't even locked in yet, but we just want to get our ducks in a row. So I didn't want it to be like anything negative or bad on them. No, that's not it at all. They're fantastic. They're cool as hell that even spoke to them. So yeah, we'll see. That's how these things go, though, man. Especially when there's new product, things like that. Have you seen the film of Cooper and his buddy picking up Peyton? He's crying to Archie. Yeah, dude, it's hilarious. I'll tell you what's hilarious. Did anybody see? I wish I had the picture. Did anybody see the mascot for Chuck E. Cheese get arrested for credit card fraud? And they arrested him inside the Chuck E. Cheese in the suit. They cuffed this man in the suit in front of people and walked his ass from the store through the entire parking lot to the cop cars, dude, at the end of the parking lot. In the suit, handcuffed in front of kids, families. I was like, what are we doing? You're just doing that? Free Chuck. Maddie, free my boy Chuck E. They cuffed this man in the suit. It's terrible. It's terrible, dog. I wish I had the pictures. Like, just Google it or look on Twitter. I mean, it was going everywhere. Dude, they put cuffs on the paws, dog. Florida got a Florida. Dude's gonna be out fast, major rat. Ah, I didn't see that one. That's a good joke. That's the best one. I saw people tweeting at the police department asking if it took tokens or tickets to bail his ass out. People were talking about putting tokens on his commissary. Zach Bale sent 2.5 million tokens. You think he was a rat? He's stitching on everybody. That dude's gonna PC up in 1 minute. What if he goes in and holds it down? What if Chuck holds it down in the suit? Says, yeah, I'll tell you talk to my mother lawyer. That's who you can talk to. Oh, what if Chuck goes in and holds it down? Get the keys to the yard and everything. Chuck will be running that joint. Oh my God. Mouse in the big house. Oh my God. But I'm telling you, go check those pictures out. They're hilarious. Hope Chucky kept some extra. Yeah, dude. We got to stuff a few, man. That dude gonna have funny ass stuff at the poker table in the day room. He gonna be betting slices of pizza. Dude, he was running credit card fraud, and it was bad enough that they arrested him in the suit in front of people. What did he have, a McGun? Like, dude, you couldn't have just said, hey, you want to go change clothes? Now, when they arrested him, they've got to put that suit in inventory. I swear to God, that officer did that as a joke, because that's absolutely something I would do. Like, if my boy worked in booking and I was the cop, that like made arrests, I would mess with him all the, like, I'm not saying I would fake arrest. Like, I'm not doing that. But if I see that I'm arresting the mascot, he's coming in that suit. Having pizzas on delivery in general population definitely keep him in the graces. Yep, it will. Oh my God. Oh man. Dude, people are gonna be putting everything on his books. Come on, man. Let me get a soup. Let me get soup. Let me get soup. They arrested him in the damn suit. And now that Chuck E. Cheese store is down a suit. And they're not cheap. And you can't just go to the store and get a Chuck E. Cheese mascot outfit. They're like, no. We need that. Chucky's mugshot. Oh my God, man. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. They arrested him in the damn thing. I saw that cracked up. I was like, dude, that store needs that suit. They ordered another rat suit at Temu. Yeah, Spirit Halloween should be popping up here pretty soon. Have we all seen the new LaMelo Ball Hot Cheetos tat? No, I haven't seen this. Where did he get it at? He in a cell with the Hamburglar. They running that, dude. Oh, they're running that block. Chuck out there taping phone books to him, putting a big heavy jacket on before they got in the yard. He's got 10 knives hidden. Justin, his feet, he got his, oh my God, no. He got flaming hot toes. Did they pay him for this? Oh my God. Most, what's up, Cruz? Woke up, can't believe we still go. I know, right? What's up, dog? You got any picks today? Wednesday morning, y'all. Morning, buddy. God, he got flaming toes. Oh, I mean, it's hideable, but how epic would the Chuck E. Cheese self photo go during? Oh my God, doing the Kobe championship. McCheese and Chucky running the yard. Hamburglar got himself. The Hamburglers, he's part of an organization. Like he's got to be careful that they don't put him in the hole. He's got to be careful who he talks to. He's making calls from the side. Dusty, the show going to go another hour now. Sterno loads up his 3 bets and 28 leans. Ronald McDonald's running that stuff from isolation cell at the end of the row. They don't let him out anymore at all. Dude, Ronald's cell, dude, it looks like tree limbs, man. He's got kites going to all the cells. They got this man in the shoe, and he's still getting it done. Oh, man, he's going through that staff that's serving the food. They don't let him out anymore. He's got 3 guards bringing in tobacco. Oh, my God, man. Check out the evolution of the hamburger. He has changed a lot. He has. It's crazy. I love that the Nuggets were kids. Mayor McCheese, big cheeseburger. The king of it, Pelican Bay shoe. He's part of a big organization. He's running with one of the big 4. He's a menace on the yard, dog. Got a bone crusher. Got one and got one hidden. Big Charles. Oh, man, welcome in, big dog. Oh, we appreciate you, brother. That means a lot, man. Oh, dude, thank you for supporting, man. Big time. Sean, AB, how did the boat flip over Taco Bell late if you already talked about it? I haven't. Oh, my God, dude. I wish I'd had that picture, too. Sean, I'm glad you brought that up. All right, so if anybody's familiar with Murfreesboro, Tennessee, all right, right on, well, it's not Main Street. I think it's Broad. It's called Broad, but it's like the main, like, road, like when you get off 840 interstate. Anyways, I'm getting in the weeds there. This dude who was like, I felt bad for him. Okay, let me set the scene. All right, you're on a main thoroughfare in a pretty big city. Okay, dude is pulling a left across the main street to go to Taco Bell. Driving a big F-250. He's got a pontoon boat, all right, behind him, and he's going to Taco Bell. And it's like two dudes who are like 27, maybe younger. Actually, yeah, probably like 24. And then two girls. Okay. Well, however the hell he did it, he didn't have his pontoon boat, let's just say, trailered correct. Something was off. And he took that swinging left to pull through Taco Bell. And he flipped that damn boat right in the middle, too. Oh, and the two girls jumped out. I watched the whole thing yesterday. It was amazing. The two girls hopped out. I felt bad for them, but you could tell they were like, "Oh, we're ready to go home now." Like, this ain't good. I felt bad for the two guys. Dude, they had their whole Saturday set up too. I was proud of them. They outkicked their coverage. Oh man, and you know what? This goes to show you, dude. Haters are on you, man. I don't know what kind of karma he had, but he flipped that damn boat. Got too greedy with it. You can't swing a damn pontoon boat through Taco Bell. But it's Tennessee. Oh, yeah. I was just watching them like, this is horrific. And I mean, that pontoon boat, I posted it on Twitter. I wish that I had it. It's on my Twitter. You can see the picture. I mean, it's a pontoon boat that is on its side in the middle of the pull-in road to Taco Bell of a very busy street. An extremely busy street. That Taco Bell gets a lot of traffic. And now you have a pontoon boat sideways blocking the entire thing. I don't know how long it took, but it took hours. I felt bad for him. It sucked. Roger Manchin always seeked out. The fellas did well. I respected their operation. I felt bad for them. It took work. They didn't deserve that. So especially hooked to the trailer properly. Yeah, I don't know what the issue was, but there was a connection issue or a protection issue. And that thing, I mean, it was sliding in the back already, right? And I was like, how does he not feel this? I mean, it's a pontoon boat. It's huge. It was old too, so it was like even bigger, you know? Felt bad for that guy. It was a tough day, man. What went from a day that he had probably worked to set up for a long time. I was looking forward to it. All came down. A crashing set of bean burritos. Jinxie said, I need football. Me too. Most 3 favorite above Cody Sega 6+ strikeouts plus 135, half a unit. Jack Leiter over 4.5 strikeouts minus 128, half a unit for K props. Mickey Moniak 1+ home run plus 400, and Dominic Canzone plus 100 plus 1+ home run plus 1+ home run plus 400. Caitlin, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the crew. Welcome in. Your chair is here for life, Caitlin. Thank you. If you need anything, let us know. Anything. I'm glad my overturned boat was there. Matty boy, I'd have gotten enough job. Oh, I was looking at it and I was like, man, it's brutal because, like, once you start looking at some sort of vehicle that is now in the road off the trailer and it's just laying there, you've got to get that up. And here's the hard part too. For police and for, tow truck individuals, like, they're going to be as kind as they can on that boat or your car, but their goal is to get it the hell out of the way. And when you flip over a vehicle, I don't know if anybody out there's ever flipped. I've never flipped over a boat, but I flipped over a car, or actually a truck, an S10. All right. Um, when you flip it, like it's, laying like this and you need it to be this, when it's laying like that, when it comes down, oh, I mean, it's going to, Justin, that boat's a total loss. Absolutely total loss. Oh, Caitlin, thank you. Yeah. And anything that you need, seriously, big or small, anything, you let us know. Roger, my buddy has a really nice pontoon decked out in Texas Tech. Oh, that's dope, man. Lubbock, baby. Throwing tortillas. Lubbock's a great place. That's a fun place to watch sports, dude. Back to business. I just found the Acuna hits, runs, and RBIs at DraftKings. You got it minus 135 for 1.5. Oh man, that's a massive difference. The difference between 1.5 and 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs is huge. Oh, Matty boy, well freaking done. Mario, $5 super sticker. Oh, dude, thank you, man. Thank you for close out the show. Absolutely. Hey, and I'll tell you what. We were talking this previous week that just ended. That we're gonna start adding stuff. Now that football season is here. So yeah, we've got. You saw it today, and it's gonna keep going. I got more stuff too. Like again, we're gonna treat the Hall of Fame game like it's gonna be like our training camp, right? Like games Thursday night. All right, so we're gonna use Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and again, it's not a perfect equation because you've got a lot of backup players that you're betting on props wise, but we can at least go through the process. And what I want to do, give me 1 second. I want to get one more thing too, and I actually have this video. It's already done and it's already up. I did it last year before football season, but let me find this, and I just want to introduce it. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay, hold on. All right, sorry. Okay, give me just 1 second here. I promise that it's worth it. I promise. 1 second, almost done. We'll talk more about this tomorrow, but and I'll refresh the video as well. While we're waiting for this to load, Liddy, 2 best days of owning a boat: the day you buy it and the day you sell it. Yep. That is absolute truth. And what does BOAT stand for? Bust out another 1,000. All right. So check this. Okay. Almost done. I promise. We'll go through this in full tomorrow, but I want to introduce it to you guys today because it's important for football betting. Okay. That's why the image looks like buns. But you see this margin of victory. Went through it and have calculated every NFL game played since 2015. Okay. And what this graphic is showing you, all right, margin of victory. So you see 1. So 4.3% of all NFL games since 2015 ended with a 1-point difference. Does that make sense? 27, 26, 24, 23, right? 4.3% of all of them since 2015 for 10 years, all right, have ended with a 1-point margin of victory. Okay, so just use that and go through it. 2 points, 24-22, 21-19. Okay, 4.2%. Now you get to 3. 14.4% of all NFL games. It's the highest that there is. This is a 3-point league. All right. Is it starting to make sense what this graphic is? All right. So 24-21, 2017, 17-14. You get it? 14.4%. Okay. So go through that all through 20. Now, you see the red numbers. Okay. These are your 5 highest. And it'll make sense because think about football scoring, how it's done. 3 is the highest one out there. Okay. So essentially saying 14% of all games in the NFL since 2015 ended 3 points. Okay. Second most, 7 points, 9.9%. Third most, 6 points, 7.3%. Fourth most, 14. All right, 5.7%. And fifth most is 10, 4.6%. So does that all make sense? If it does not, let me know. Okay. But those red numbers, those 5, those are your key numbers. 3, 6, 7, 10, and 14. Again, it makes sense based on football betting. Okay. But here is how important this information is. And let me tell you, this is the most important information in all of betting in the NFL. All of it. This right here is the most important piece of information. Meaning, the difference between, if you're betting, let's say, the Lions, okay, week 1. I don't know who they're playing. We're just going to use them. Okay. You're betting the Lions week 1. Okay. They're a 3-point favorite. So what I want you to understand is, all right, 3-point favorite makes sense. That's why you see so many 3-point lines in the NFL, because 14.4% of all games in 3 points. But here's what you need to know. Look at the difference, okay, when you get a -2.5 compared to a -3.5. Let me explain it. Okay, you see that 14.4%? So when you add a hook to 3, you are adding 14.4% extra additional risk to that bet just by betting -3.5 as opposed to, say, -2.5 or even 3 with the push. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So we'll talk more about this in full, but I want to introduce this because it might take a couple times to fully understand this graphic and to fully understand these numbers. And that's fine. It took me a minute to really fully digest it. I'm not a visual guy. Like, I need to see it, but I need to get my hands on it. So you might you get the concept, but I want you to see the risk. Now, let me put it to you in a different way. Okay. If one of you, say, gets the Lions -2.5 and another person waits till Sunday and gets it -3.5. So if you do that, again, let's compare that to you two people going to 2 different fast food places. And one fast food place has a sign out front for the -3.5 better that you have a 14.4% higher chance of getting food poisoning here than at the other one, the other restaurant that your buddy just went to. Does that make sense? Like, you are adding that risk. Now, it goes the other way. If you're betting an underdog, the difference between +2.5, +3.5, now you're adding 14.4% of insurance. And it continues through. So, again, we have plenty of time to go through this and digest it, but I want everyone to understand this is the backbone of all of sports betting. This is it right here. I mean, this is the whole thing. This is the inside information right here. I'll don't worry. I'll graphic this properly and I'll have it for all of you. And I have a video on this right now that's up. You can go watch it, and I'm gonna, add some stuff, and we'll get a new video up too. But I won't take down the original. And we go through all of this. So understand 3, 6, 7, 10, 14. Those 5, those are your key numbers. So your goal, every single bet that you make on NFL games that involve a spread, we're going to use this. All right? Because just working the game and the systems will absolutely deliver wins. Just knowing this information, as Hawk says, this is what the sharps use when you hear it's a numbers play. 1,000,000%. This is it. This is the most important information. And again, like I said, I'll graphic this properly and drop it, in the Discord so that everybody has this and you can access it. Keep it with you forever. Right? This is 10 years of data, so like the percentages might move a little bit, but not much because you've got a great sample size already. So, each year I'll go through and update and all that. But now it's not going to change. Like the information came out as it is, as it was designed to. Right? 3, 6, 7, 10, and 14. So understand again that the difference between -2.5 and -3.5, all right, you're adding 14.4% additional risk. Or if you're playing as an underdog and you get the +3, like you're adding 14.4% of insurance. Same deal with 6, same deal with 7, same deal with 10, same deal with 14. So whenever you see these numbers, I want everyone to have this information kind of in their head. Now, keep the graphic with you. And again, I'll put it all together and drop it in Discord. But this information right here, like this is the game. So we're going to use this all year long. Trust me. And we're going to identify, because just by, and again, I'll put all that stuff together, but just by being disciplined and using this information and searching our books and, going to find those numbers, you will make money doing that. So anyways, I've got that video up if you want to go watch it. We'll talk more about it tomorrow and throughout the whole year. And like I said, I'll put that graphic together so that you have it and you can keep it with you forever, right? Because again, man, I hate when shows like they hide good stuff. It's like, dude, share the love, bro. Come on. But that's good info, man. And then now you're playing the game, because now you're playing a number, and we'll use that information, right, to say like, let me put it back up, to say, okay, like say we started to, like say tomorrow was week 1 and we had 16 NFL games that week, right? Like we're gonna start on Monday using this data. Okay, and going through our lines that we have for that week and saying, okay, all right, where is our line movement going to be? Should we wait? Should we attack this number now? All of that, right? Like we're going to go through that and we're going to do it together, because that skill is absolutely something that we all need to be all over and operating by. Now, again, those are percentages. Doesn't mean that, you don't take a bet just because it's, say, -3.5. You might think, you might get the Lions -3.5. You're like, dude, they're winning by 20. I don't give a damn. And that's going to happen. Like, I mean, you're going to have all kinds of, you've been there, bet football, but for the most part, like that information, man, will absolutely help Mario. That's why we're out of the AB. We'll catch together. Damn right. Like, yeah, 100%. So I'd be careful of any favorites of 6.5 or higher week 1. Great call. We'll talk about that too. That's a great call. Great call. We're also going to focus on home teams that are 3.5-point dogs or more in the NFL. Which I have to give love to a buddy of mine, Mario Calvetti. We call it the Calvetti special in the NFL. I've seen this thing cash for 15 years now. He's been following this principle, and it absolutely works. Absolutely works, man. It's crazy. But the NFL is a 3-point league, man. I'm telling you. It's a 3-point league. Yeah, Mario. Yeah, great name. Great dude, too. I love him. All right, let me get the picks up here, then we'll get out of here. It's been a weird morning, but yeah. Let's see. Okay. Phillies, Yankees over 8, -115. Braves, Rangers over 9, -115. Blue Jays, Tigers over 8.5, -115. Ronald Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, +130. Ronald Acuna, 1+ run, -110. So there we go. Let's see. Hawks home field still worth 3 points. Nah, it's like 1.5 now. Yeah, that's changed a lot. Charles, be careful fantasy drafting anyone playing Florida week 1. Hurricanes screw me. Oh, that's a good eye. I never thought about that. But I mean, I'm not far from the state of Florida. Like, you're absolutely correct. Those things devastate. Devastate. Yeah, and so home field, like, it's like 1.5 now. Some are different. Like, I'm in Nashville playing at Nissan Stadium. Doesn't really have a big effect as opposed to, like, the Seahawks. You know what I mean? I know everybody out there. I know you fear Nissan Stadium. But yeah, it's about 1.5 points now for a home team. College, it's weighted a little more, but the NFL, it's just become so, just standardized that, now to get, advantage, in regards to home stadium, there's got to be like weather or something, Other than that, it's like 1.5. Roger, my favorite move is teasing a -2.5 to a +3.5 from having to win by a field goal to be able to lose by 1 in what is already considered a close game. Absolutely correct. Yes. Now, you guys are smarter than me on teasers, so you won't see me break them down too terribly much, just because I'm not the best with it. But yeah, I mean, just that general theory is solid. Obviously, if the juice is right. Good luck to all. Great show, AB. Jeff, good luck to you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to our new members as well. Okay. All right, we'll get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. If you need anything, let me know, especially our new members. Charles, Caitlin, if you guys need anything or anybody, like I said, let me know. Let anybody know, and we will have you taken care of. Damn, it's good to see you. It's good to be with you. All right. It's going to be a great Sunday. Best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we'll see you in the morning. Peace. Who's got it better than us? No!